A case of the missing congressman. New Jersey Republican Tom Kean has been absent since early March. He's up for re-election this November in one of the Garden State's most competitive districts. Chief Congressional Correspondent Chad Pergram takes a look. Chad.
John, call it Jersey unsure. GOP New Jersey Representative Tom Kean Jr. hasn't voted since March 5th. Kean has missed more than 50 votes. Top GOP leaders are in the dark. It's a mystery in the Capitol building. Fox contacted multiple members of the House GOP leadership. None had any idea about Kean's whereabouts. One member of the Republican brass told Fox that Kean's absence didn't worry them, quote, until you called. The Capitol buzzed recently with word that an unnamed congressman had died. A Republican leader conceded that they thought it might be Kean, before learning that Democratic Georgia Representative David Scott passed away. Kean is part of a Garden State political dynasty. He's the son of former New Jersey Governor Tom Kean Sr. The elder Kean headed the commission probing 9/11. John?
Chad Pergram from D.C. Chad, thank you.
To his constituents here in New Jersey, ask the question, where is he?
I used to see him around 10 years ago at the restaurants, and I haven't, seen him lately at all.
The 57-year-old has been absent from his job for over 2 months now, not casting votes on Capitol Hill, no constituent events, and also not seen in any video statements. Kean's office says it's due to an undisclosed medical issue, insisting he'll make a full recovery and return to work soon. Then today, the New Jersey Globe reporting Kean did a telephone interview with one of its reporters, saying he'll be back in a few weeks and promising to reveal more about his illness in the near future. But not even the Speaker of the House seems to know exactly why he's out or when he'll return.
He said he was, out on a medical issue and he'll be back as soon as possible.
Did he disclose what the issue is?
The full extent of what I know about it.
NBC News spoke to two of his neighbors in his district outside of Newark. They didn't want to go on camera, but said they haven't seen him in months. We also knocked on his door. No one answered. Some constituents think Kean ought to be more transparent about his condition and timeline for return.
We'd like to know what our representatives are doing and where they are and what they're doing for us. And he's just been gone.
Not answering phone calls or emails from his constituents, so it's pretty shocking and fairly alarming to me as a voter.
Mr. Speaker, I rise today with deep gratitude for the patience, the kindness, the prayers, and the concern that have been shown to me and my family over the course of the last several months. This is not an easy speech for me to give. I am a private person by nature, and I have spent most of my life talking about the people that I represent, the issues facing our communities, and the work that continues to be done. Talking about myself has never come naturally. But I believe that I owe an explanation to the people of New Jersey's 7th District, to my colleagues in this chamber, and to the American people for my absence. Several months ago, due to health concerns, I entered the hospital for some testing. I did not believe that this would result in a long-term stay. I was given the diagnosis of depression. Now, when people hear the word depression, many people simply feel it means feeling sad. But depression is so much more than that. It is physical. It is emotional. And until you experience it yourself, it is difficult to fully understand how powerful this illness can be. The doctors recommended that I remain in the hospital to address my illness. They explained to me that this would be the fastest way to recovery. And to be honest, I was hesitant. I didn't think that I had time for it. I had responsibilities to my family. I had responsibilities to my constituents. I had responsibilities to this institution. And like many people, I believed that I could simply push through. But I agreed to follow my doctor's recommendations. Again, not believing that it would result in a long-term stay. I began to understand not only my diagnosis, but how long depression had been affecting my life. When I first informed the public that I was dealing with a medical issue, I was still trying to understand what was happening myself. When I said I hoped to return in a matter of weeks, I believed it. Those were the best estimates the doctors could provide. But as the over 48 million of my fellow Americans being treated for this illness have come to discover, there is no timeline for healing. There is no timeline for recovery. Only the work of getting better, one day at a time. Today, I am grateful that I listened to my doctors, and I'm grateful for the exceptional care that I received from doctors, nurses, and support staff. I am grateful that I accepted help. Because today I stand before you healthier, stronger, and excited to return to the work that I love.
So many Americans, so many struggle with anxiety and depression and are expected to show up to work. And we do have a Congress that could provide paid time off for illnesses, mandatory paid time off for things like illnesses, childbirth, stuff like that. But it looks like he's not a big fan of those types of policies.
So look, since he is a giant hypocrite who voted against paid family and sick leave, then he shouldn't get it. So he should pay back the 4 months of salary that he didn't show up to work. I mean, it was his idea that you're all bums and you don't need sick leave and you don't need family leave. And you're, I presume he thought you were all freeloading or something. Hey, freeloader, why don't you give us 4 months of salary back? So you just expect us to give you a 4-month vacation? I mean, it's your ideology, right? That it's sick leave is not important. It's not important at all. Oh, but when it's you, we have to care.